I'm CarlRyds, and welcome to episode 25 of CarlRyds Plays Minecraft on the Ripple Effect Season 2 server. You join me outside of my brand new wood shop, where we're going to go and check on the sales since we built it in the last episode. So we're going to go into our maintenance area and down into the shop itself to see what kind of sales we have made. Oh my god. 36 diamonds. That's 36 stacks of wood. Oh my. Dud said that this was lucrative. 35. 36, although they have to pay before they see the shulker box. So I hope everyone got the amount of stacks that they were meant to. Have we actually got any stock left? Because there's no stock counting system at the moment. It's one of the upgrades that I have in mind for this, is to have a light on the outside, a bit like these lights here, maybe on that column or something, that shows what's still in stock and what's out of stock. So people don't buy stuff that isn't in stock. So that is an upgrade that I have planned for a future upgrade to this shop. But for the minute, I didn't think I'd need it, but obviously I do. Oh my, all the oak is sold out. The spruce is down. Still got all the birch. Birch doesn't seem to be popular. Sold a lot of acacia. Jungle even, not acacia. This is acacia. I can't do maths. Is that a stack? Yeah. Maybe? Yeah, it will be, because it comes out of all 8 droppers, doesn't it? So a couple of stacks there. And none gone from the dark oak. So, acacia's doing alright. Jungle is very low. Birch is fine. Spruce has had a couple of sales. And oak is completely out of stock. So we need a tree farm, and that is going to be what we're going to be doing in this episode. But I think first of all, I need to put a little sign outside. One of those, and grab some white dye as well for that. Go outside and maybe put a sign like here. Oak out of stock. So people don't buy oak wood when they because you have to put the diamonds in there before it shows you the shulker box. So even if you don't see the items come through, you still have to put a diamond in before you can open it. So yeah, that's not good. So yeah, I need a little stock system, which we'll work on in the future. But for now, if you remember from a past episode, we went over to a special treasure area that Albany had set up as part of the very last spoils container. And if you remember, we put our key in there and it didn't open because it needed all 6 of us to put our keys in. Well, the very final person, Marloe, has put his key in and the vault is now open. So, we're going to head over there and we're going to see what goodies are in the treasure vault. I'll see you guys in just a second. Welcome back, everybody. We are over here at the treasure area to see what kind of goodies are in store for us. So there were 6 of us left in the spoils containers, and it needed all 6 of our heads to open the vault. So we had myself, we had Mr. Croc17, we had Link, we had Marloe, we had HP Dev, and Jimbo, and as you can see by the lights, that we have been able to open the vault here at the spoils containers. Okay, in a little ravine. This is actually quite nice. Nice little ravine. Oh, here we go. I don't want to fall down there. There are chests. What are in these chests, I wonder? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to assume... Ooh, there are goodies in here. High vendor, efficiency break-in, nether stars, diamonds, gold blocks. Very nice. I'm going to assume that each of us takes a section, because there's 6 sections, so I'm guessing all 3 of these are somebody's, and then all 3 of these are someone else's. That's what I'm going to assume, so let's go with that. Which one should we pick? Pick a number between 1 and 6. 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's go with these ones. Ooh, lapis. Silk touch. Unbreaking, depth strider, silk touch. Let's take these ones, and I assume no one's been over here yet, maybe? Has anyone been over here? No, I don't think so. Did I check these? I don't think anyone's been over here to collect their loot yet. But we certainly are. Let's grab all of this stuff and see how many diamonds we get out of this. It could be more than we paid for the spoils containers, to be honest. I can't remember like how many diamonds I've paid for the spoils containers over the time, but yeah, we'll see. So there's 30 there, and then there's 6 blocks as well. So we convert that down, 64 and 20. That is awesome. So we'll bob those in one of our shulker boxes to take if we've got a spare one, which we haven't, but I might as well just bob them in here. But that is awesome. Thank you very much, Aubrey. The spoils containers have just been absolutely brilliant anyway. Every month there's just been awesome stuff in them, and he's done a really, really good job. So a shout out to Aubrey for a wonderful service that he provided here on the Ripple Effect server. But that is going to do us for the Aubrey's containers. We're going to head over to... Well, in between clips, I'm going to find an area to build the tree farm, because we definitely need that for our new shop. So I'm going to catch you guys over there once I've found a place to build it. See you in a second. Welcome back, everybody. I have set up an area for the tree farm to go in. So we're just going to head into the Nether, because I've already set up a portal for it. So if we come down our main tunnel here that leads to Jimbo's area, you'll see that we have a Nether portal right here for the tree farm. So if we go through here, we'll get to the area where we're going to be building it. So this area right here is very close to the fly. There we go. So this area right here is very close to the Ripple Effect logo map that we built a few episodes ago, earlier in the season. And we're going to be going this way with the tree farm. Now this is going to be a tree farm designed by Porcerex, I'm going to say. I probably butchered that name, so I do apologise. But I'm going to leave a link to the 2 videos that I'm going to be using for this tree farm in the video description below for you guys to see that. I'm going to build a big platform right now. I'm going to grab some redstone resources and some other resources. And I'm going to catch you guys back here in just a second. Welcome back, everybody. As you can see, the big platform is in. It is 22 by 25 that way. And I've also collected all the resources that I need to build both the tree farm itself, the little compactor, and also the blast chamber as well. So I'm going to get on with that. I'm not going to build it on camera because you can go and watch the tutorial. This is one of the biggest redstone projects I've ever done. And I've never built a tree farm before, so I'm going to have to concentrate while I'm building it. But I will bring you guys back when each of the 3 sections is done, just to give you an update on the progress. But for now, I'm going to see you guys in just a second. And there it is, everybody. There is the main part of the tree farm where we plant the trees and they get all their leaves taken off and they get pushed out of this area right here. We have an acacia mode, so we press that. I think it pulses the system twice to push all the acacia logs in properly. We have an oak mode up here, using that lever, so when it's down there is a flying machine. Can't really see it from here, but there's a bit of it there. You can see it just through there. There's a flying machine and that goes up when oak mode is off and comes down when it's on. And that is what that tower is right there. Through here, this is where we put our bone meal, so we can go right the way up to the top and put bone meal in all these chests. This is where we put our saplings and they go into... Oh, there's a bit of scaffolding in there. It goes into this dropper here and comes out of here. When you stood here planting, it'll give you another one back, and this system will all pulse. Underneath this area, I think we have to go outside for that. You go under here, and there are sticks, which come through this filter here. There's not that many so far, and the apples will go into that one as well. So we're filtering those out and just sending the saplings back to us. This was actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be to build from the tutorial. It's actually pretty simple. But this is one of the biggest redstone contraptions I've ever built, so I just wanted to do it off camera just to so I can concentrate on it. And I did actually set off the flying machine without those 2 obsidian there, and it went up into the sky at one point. This is kind of like my little entrance area, so you got the nether portal right here, and just a white box really. It's currently full of shulker boxes and a bed and stuff at the moment, but that's where you'll come into when you first come into this area. So let's give it a go, I suppose. Open that up, get into here, turn the farm on using this lever here. Wait for it to start pulsing. There we go, pop that in. And there you go, you see it's gone over to that side. And another one to that side as well. And I've been given another sapling. And we just repeat this process. Yeah. Turn that off, turn the farm off. Come outside. And you'll see there's a few things that get out, but we've tried to block up as many of the spaces as we can. But here, you can see it's coming out right here. So it's going to come out into this area here, where it'll be compacted down. Into, I think, a 3x3 area, and then into a blast chamber as well. So I'm going to crack on and get the compressor sorted out. Okay, so the system which takes this, I think it's 12x1 log output and turns it into a 4x3 log output that will then go into a blast chamber is up and running. So for each of these, once a log comes into here, the observers detect it and set off these pistons which push it forward, and you'll see that they're sort of staggered. So there's one set there, one set there, one set there, and then they come back out again. One set there, one set there, and one set there. So there's 6 altogether, and they're all staggered. The bottom ones fire these as well, which push the blocks up and into the center. The top ones do the same, so once these go off, they set off those pistons, which push it down, and the middle ones set off these pistons, which push it forward. There's also some that don't interact with the other pistons at all, such as that one there. That just goes all the way through here, right to this area here, and doesn't interact with any of the other piston systems. And I think that is the same for maybe this one. That one there in the middle. I think that one there in the middle just goes right the way through as well. And we actually use that one for the push limit because it's the furthest away from the farm. So it's the one that takes in the logs and then pushes it this way up to the 12th block here. So this is where we need our blast chamber to be able to blast the logs off and for more to be able to come through the system. So that's what I'm going to be doing next. As you can see, I've tied it up a little bit, made it look a little bit better with this kind of like cyan walkway up to this area right here. Nothing else has really changed inside or with any of the redstone. I've also added a load of lighting, so there's lights above the blocks there for the actual logs themselves as they come out the farm and as they go into the blast chamber. There's lighting in the floor here as well, and all the way along these here as well, these carpets. There's lighting throughout the builds as well. As you can see, the sea lanterns there, the sea lanterns under here, and there's also some of these end rods inside this farm as well, just to make sure that there are no mobs within this farm. You see some more light in there and there as well, because I don't want mobs in this. That's the reason that there's glass here. So when you're in here, you're enclosed by glass, unless anything comes down there, I suppose. But I doubt that's going to happen, because there's loads of light on the top. So you're here, and basically, you know, you're as safe as you can be, really. If you're here at AFK for hours, you don't want phantoms coming and attacking you, or creepers falling on your head and stuff like that. So I've tried to keep it as light as possible. So the next job is the blast chamber. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. The blast chamber is in. That means that this is completely finished and ready to go. If we go up to the top of this ladder, we can see across the whole of the build right here. We have our growth chamber and our little oak mode right here. We have our feed tape and our compressor here, and that goes into a blast chamber with a TNT duper on the top as well. So I am very, very pleased with this build. I added in this little hopper platform here that isn't in the tutorial because sometimes the TNT blows up these blocks as well, and that means that sometimes some of the blocks fall out into here. So just make sure it redirects them back into the chest right here, because I had to do the TNT duper slightly differently to the tutorial. So in the tutorial, it's the other way around to this, and because I didn't realize it had to be north to south, the duper, it was the other way. So it is actually slightly bigger on that one side, which I blew up that TNT duper 3 times. So this is 4th time lucky with the duper, but it is working. I've been doing a little bit. I've got some bone meal from the skeleton farm at our base, and I've been doing, say, probably about half an hour or so, maybe 40 minutes of AFK tree growing, and this is what I have so far. Look at all this jungle oak, acacia, spruce, birch, of course. The only one you can't do with this farm, obviously, is dark oak, because it requires 4 dirt blocks and 4 saplings, and obviously this only has 1, so that's not going to work. But I've got loads of dark oak from clearing out the mansion anyway, so that's not really an issue. So there is quite a lot of bone meal in here. I'm going to turn the system on. We're going to get ourselves set up. So we have an oak sapling. I'm going to make sure oak mode is down, which it is. So if I do that, we should be able to see it just there, which we can. And I'm going to bob this down here. And it's going to grow, push it all to that side. and then it's going to push that way. And then that blows up as well, blowing up the brand new blocks that it's made. So we pop that in there. The system pushes it across. That observer there observes that and sets off the TNT duper. And then we've got more oak flowing into the system. So I am really pleased with this. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to get enough oak and jungle and everything to try and fill up the shop as much as I can. I think I'm going to fill up the rest of this chest and then take it over to the embassies area and fill up the wood vending machine that we made in the last episode. So I'm going to catch you guys over there. Welcome back, everybody. I have been AFKing at the brand new wood farm that I have created, and all of these right up to the dark oak at the end are all now 100% full of logs. So there is 72 stacks of each log type available for people on the server to come and buy. So if you guys are on the server, stop by, get yourself some wood. So we shouldn't have to fill this up that often, considering there's 72 of each different wood type available to purchase right now. And yeah, I'm really happy with this whole shop, to be honest. This shop's really cool, the farm's really cool. It's been a really cool project to work on. So yeah. But that is going to do us for today. Thank you very much for watching this episode of CarlRyds Plays Minecraft on the Ripple Effect Season 2 server. Like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!